Hello everybody and welcome back to the channel. Thanks for joining us for another video. Today we're going to be chatting about shoes, how to build a shoe rotation, why you might want to build a shoe rotation, and all of my recommended shoes for each of those categories to help you out with your running to perform better, run faster, run stronger, and enjoy your running a little bit more. So sit back, relax, it's coming up. Right guys, it's great to have you again tuning in for another video. If you're new here, my name's Ben Parks, 225 marathoner and coach. We make videos all about running, shoe reviews, going out to races and documenting my own training as well. So welcome to the channel if you're new. We'll start out with this video chatting about why you might do this and how to go about it. And we've got 6 different sections of shoes. So our daily shoes, our workout shoes, our race shoes, our recovery shoe, our maybe trail specific shoe, and even a track shoe for people that are into that sort of thing. As always with our videos, you can move your mouse around and see different sections for what interests you. So first thing first, why would we want to create a shoe rotation? What are the benefits? Well, first and foremost, it's good fun to be running in lots of different shoes, and it can help out with our performance as well. Some manufacturers, mainly because they want us to buy more shoes, argue that the shoe will last a lot longer with more rest periods. So if you've got 2 or 3 pairs of shoes, they will last a lot longer than running in one pair, buying another pair, and buying another pair. And I think there's a lot to be said for that, for allowing our shoes to recover as we need to after each run. And finally, it can help with injury prevention as well by running in the very most specific shoes for the type of running we're doing. And there are some studies that say running in different shoes helps strengthen our feet as well, because sometimes our body does like to get a little bit lazy and always running in the same shoe isn't that good. So running shoes, they feel different and they'll perform differently, and it helps strengthen up our muscles in our feet as well. I'm just going to add in here, guys, of course we don't need all these shoes, it's not important, but what we do need to start out with is a solid daily trainer that can do a lot of things very, very well. So everyone can start here, and then if you want to expand your collection, expand out, that's up to you and your budget. It's not up for me to tell you how to spend your money. I have a lot of shoes in here because we make a lot of review videos on YouTube, so we like to test them. So this is not normal, I just want to say that. You only really need one daily shoe to get going, and then you can add into that as your collection grows and as your enthusiasm for running grows as well. So starting out with my best dailies, as I said, these are shoes that can do everything okay, but essentially you can do your easy runs, your steady runs in, and if you're slightly newer to running, you can do your workouts and you can race in these as well. Yes, they're not going to be quite as good as dedicated race shoes, but they'll get you going, and they shouldn't cost too much as well. So my recommended shoes in this category, the Reebok Float Ride 3, very affordable shoe. I've got a dedicated review, we'll put a link to that down below. The Nike Pegasus 38, yeah, it wasn't quite to my liking, but a really good, solid, affordable option as well. Maybe my favorite in this category is the New Balance 1080. This is the version 11. Version 10 is a fantastic shoe as well. I think this is the best value for money daily shoe you can get out there, followed very closely by the Asics Nova Blast. This is version 1, version 2 is out now as well. They're my recommendations in the best daily category for you to be out there doing a lot of your runs. Quickly guys, today's question of the day is, do you have a running shoe rotation? Do you think it's important to your running, or do you think you just like to stick to one shoe and that works best for you? Let us know, how many shoes are you rotating at the moment down in the comments. It'd be great to catch up there and help everybody out in the community. Right, moving on, if you want to expand and go up to a 2-shoe rotation, then I'd recommend getting something to do your dedicated workouts in. This is a shoe that's going to be a little bit lighter than our daily shoe, and it's going to help your legs turn over a little bit more. You're going to get a little bit more speed out there, a little bit more responsive, but it isn't going to be good for some of those longer runs you might want to go on, where our daily shoe will have some better protection. So my recommendations here, the Nike Tempo Next Percent. I've had so many pairs of this shoe, and it's just a great staple for doing my workouts. I would say if you're a heel striker, definitely one to avoid, but mid-foot, forefoot striker, landing on those AirPods, really great shoe. Followed closely behind the Hoka Rocket X. Very stiff shoe, but I really have enjoyed doing a lot of workouts in this. I feel my feet just turn over really nicely in that shoe. Great solid option out there. The Saucony, how do you say that? I really should know. Speed. I haven't done many miles in this yet, but people really do love this shoe. Can really turn some good speed in that. And finally, new for this year, we've got a full dedicated review of this coming up very soon. Really bendy shoe, the New Balance Rebel. This is the second model, very different from the first model, and I've enjoyed running in this shoe. Super lightweight, and yeah, just a fantastic staple for doing your workouts. So you bought an easy shoe, you bought a workout shoe, and now maybe it's Christmas time, people are asking what you want, it's time to spend a bit of money and get a dedicated race shoe. So 3 shoe rotation coming up. My favourite shoe in this category at the moment is the Nike Vaporfly 4% Next Percent Vaporfly version 2. Yeah, just, it's unmatched out there at the moment. Followed closely behind with the Nike Alphafly. Yeah, a little bit heavier, bulkier shoe. It does suit some people. I set a 10k PB in this last year, which was just, yeah, a really good solid shoe for that. A little bit noisy. It's not for everyone's taste. We've got a dedicated review of this coming up very soon. If you're not a Nike fanboy, have a look at the New Balance RC Elite. I ran the big half in this shoe, and it is just so comfortable. Without doubt, probably the most comfortable shoe in all of this rotation that we're talking about today, but also very fast as well. Maybe not quite as fast as the Nikes. A little bit more of a budget offering. They're I should have really practiced this. Atreyu, there we go, artist. This shoe here, we have got a dedicated review of this up. Carbon plated race shoe for around about just under £100 delivered here in the UK. It's a little bit cheaper in the US. Very interesting company, well worth checking out. Right, let's move on. If you've got some more money to spend, let's get up to a 4 shoe rotation. Quickly guys, if you are finding this useful, please like and share it with your friends. Subscribe if you don't already. And of course, let us know down below in the comments what your favorite running shoes are in each of these categories below. And do you have a running rotation? It'd be great to find out and catch up down in the comments. So at this sort of level, I'd really recommend checking out a dedicated recovery run shoe, something that is going to really look after your legs, and one you can use for if you've done a big workout, you can go out the next day and really look after your legs. Super comfy, super squishy, just helps really absorb a lot of that impact. So my favorite is the Nike Invincible. This is all ZoomX, super squishy foam on the bottom. As an alternative from New Balance is the New Balance More. This is the version 3. As you can see, loads of squishy foam here to look after your legs on those recovery runs. Now the last 2 categories are going to be quite runner specific. Maybe you really like going on the trails, maybe you've got some trails and you want to explore them on the weekends and that sort of thing. So my recommendations in the trail shoe world, well, the Nike Trail version 3 is this. This is perfect for a lot of people if they just want to do a little bit of trail running. It's a little bit on the heavy side, but really good grip on the bottom for summertime running. If it's out there and wet and stuff, we've got that coming up in a minute. But for dry-ish trails in the spring, summer and autumn time, fantastic shoe. Another one is the Hoka ATR, which just stands for all terrain, and yeah, you can run on the roads. They're called like trail or door to trail shoes, where you can run on the roads or on trails as well. So yeah, recommend checking those out. If it does get a little bit more boggy out there, this is the Saucony Peregrine. I think this is the version 10, just a lot more grippy on the underside. And then the ultimate sort of shoe, the Hoka Speedgoat. Again, I haven't got my one here, I think it's down in the car. The Hoka Speedgoat range, named after Karl Meltzer, the infamous Speedgoat runner from the USA. Yeah, just super grippy, the most grippy shoe I've run in. And moving on guys to a track shoe. Maybe you want to have a 6 shoe rotation, have everything covered. Well, there really is only one option out there, which is the Nike Dragonfly. Which I have here, which I occasionally use when I am on a track, which we haven't been able to do too much of recently. But yeah, very stiff, but equally very fast shoe. Good for doing things like strides or some shorter reps in there. Really helps build that leg strength, that turnover. Really on a track, there is nothing faster. But for a lot of people, they'll be absolutely fine taking out their race shoes and things like that on the track, as long as you're not a pro, because you're not allowed to use these higher stack height shoes on a track, which is why really Nike's invested so much money investing in the likes of these spikes, which do conform. So there we have it, guys. That's a little insight into all the sort of shoes that I'm sort of testing in each category, and some of my recommendations and my favorites in each category. As I said at the start of the video, this is complete overkill. This is not normal, so don't worry. But I think a lot of people can get a lot of benefit, and it can help their running out by just building a little rotation, getting a little bit more knowledge about the shoes that they're using, speaking to people in store, and working out how that having the right shoes on your feet can really help out for injury prevention, and most importantly, just enjoying your running more and equally performing a little bit better out there on race day. So that's it, guys. Thank you so much for following the video. Hope you found it useful. As always, we'd love to hear your best recommendations in each category that I've been talking about here today. And how do you build your rotation? Help out some other people in the community by letting them know down below. Thank you to the legends here on YouTube supporting the channel, and the Patreon supporters as well. Check out the website benparks.com for the latest training plans, the best merch in the business, and of course the very best running hats out there to help you on your journey. That's it, guys. Thank you so much, and we'll see you in the next one.